Hey, what's good, y'all? In the last video, we started powering up our off-grid shipping container by installing the inverter and connecting this massive battery bank. Now it's time to keep the momentum rolling. Today, we wiring up everything and getting the breaker box installed, so we'll be one step closer to powering up everything in our shipping container and taking care of our everyday needs. It's been almost 2 weeks since we've been out here, and spring has definitely set in, and I think it's actually been like 3 weeks or so since we made a video and posted it. So we behind. Life is crazy and busy, but truthfully, you can't really leave a homestead unkept. The good folks over at Vevor sent your boy a tool set, baby. So I'm gonna show y'all real quick, and this is gonna help me get to work out here. We got our wrenches, and you can kind of see the numbers up top. And in here, I kind of went through this before, but those are my Allens. Looks like I got several sets of Allens, or 2 sets of each, maybe. Yeah. Comes with these little bitty baby wrenches. I guess if you're a mechanic, then these will probably come in handy. Get rid of that now. Got my small socket wrenches. That's the first drawer, y'all. We going in for the second drawer now. So I don't know if y'all have seen my other tool set, but man, I got these, but not this many. It looks like it doubles up too. All right, then we got one more drawer. Not a bad set. Y'all, I ain't never seen some of these, but they're in there individually. I'm about to use those to start working on getting this up, and I think I'm gonna actually start here because I got the wiring wrong. All right, so real quick, let me disconnect the battery so that I'm not working with anything live, just to be as safe as possible. It look like a 13 millimeter, nice and oiled up. When your stuff get old, it don't always move the same. So technically, y'all, what's gotta happen is this needs to go from the bus bar into this, and then I'm gonna take this one off, and this one's gonna run from the load minus to the bus bar. Need to get me some torque wrenches. Go from there to there. Okay, y'all, I might have a quick workaround. It don't look good though, and that's probably gonna bug me to no end, that it isn't gonna look good at first, but it'll be set up right until my wire comes in, and then I can get that right. This is gonna work out fine for now. I just wanted to all be pretty and stuff, but you know what? We off grid. Everything ain't gonna always be the prettiest, but I'm gonna come back and definitely make them thing pretty. Not too crazy. Just so everybody can see, the last video I told y'all from the line it goes into the inverter and the load comes from the bus bar, but it's actually the other way around. This wire right here should go into my load, and then from the bus bar, that should be my line. So yeah, I could just turn this over and things would probably be just fine, but I actually want to keep the orientation right because it matters for this type of breaker. When my wire comes in, I'm gonna get all of that squared away, and then we'll talk about that at that time. So let me go ahead and hook my positive and negative back up, or better yet, let me go over here and work on getting this box wired up so that I can figure out where it needs to be over there. So I'll leave the positive and negative off right now. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna open this thing up. I'm not sure what you could see in here for real, but basically you have a meter, you have a master, and you got 4 breakers. These 4 breakers are for these 4 outlets. You can see that each one of the breakers has a feed individually, so there's nothing jumped, so they all got that. And then as far as the ground, you can see hopefully in there that there's a ground, and that is a ground, so you want all those to be connected, and they are jumped and connected well. No corners cut. It's ferrules everywhere. This is pretty dope actually. And then over here on this neutral, which is the blue that they have in there, the neutral, they each one have 1, 2, 3, 4. All the outlets have an individual neutral setup. And then from there, this meter that we're about to go through, which is I believe where I'm about to connect the neutral and my line. And look, just so y'all understand, they didn't have black, and they've been out of black at Lowe's for quite a while. The last time I had got black number 10 wire, it was like the last that they had. So I ended up getting white. Wire is wire. I'm gonna tape it off and we'll be able to know what the neutral is, what the ground is. And I think I'm gonna just follow the colors that they have so that I could tape them up. That's it. That's the deal. Let me stuff these. I'm not gonna worry about taping them all together. And there we go. All right, let's get these in now. Hand tight for now. And I don't know if y'all could see that, but I got my green, my ground, my line, and my neutral in there. So those are the 3 I need to strip and get them locked down into place, and we'll be good to go. So here, I will show y'all what the inside of this box looks like real quick. We have blue, which is the neutral. I'll show y'all that right there. Hopefully you can see it. Line, which is black. And then we came here and we have the ground going to that ground bar down there. That's the setup to make everything work, breakers work and all of that. I'm gonna set y'all up so that we can take this off, and it goes in with a ground, a neutral, and a line. So that's what we're about to replace and figure out where we want this stuff sitting at. Boom. All right, that's solid. And again, y'all, I'm just connecting it right now so that I can make sure that this stuff works when I turn everything on. Fingers crossed there are no issues and that this thing works like it's supposed to work. I'll just turn it sideways for now. And then we will now connect our negative. Damn, that ain't gonna fit. Hold up, curveball. All right, y'all, I got my copper battery lugs set, but I don't know if I got another one in there that'll fit that, but let's see. That's a 4 gauge. Yeah, that's for a 4, but oh, y'all, wait a minute. I think I'm good. Stop playing. Yeah, and it fits it snug without a lot of play. So what I'm going to do real quick is cut that off and then get that put on there so that I could get that connected. Now we're gonna slide this thing on. Pow. And that is all she wrote. That is not coming off of there. So we need a black, and it should cover that just fine. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect that. To our shunt on the battery minus side. All right, let's flip this thing on and see what happens. Flip that on, give that a minute. Boom. I'm good to go. That's dope. Hey y'all, I'm gonna keep plugging away at this thing. It's fun. We getting it done. I'll be back tomorrow. All right, good morning y'all. I had a chance to sleep on some things and I had some thoughts. So first, I guess, let me just tell y'all what I'm about to do this morning. I have this breaker that I want to put in. It's a single pole. It's two of them in there, but it's a single pole. This is basically what it is. I hope y'all could kind of see that. But I'm gonna put this breaker up here next to these other ones, and that's gonna be the break between my all-in-one kind of breaker box and my inverter, just so that everything is protected. Yeah, I know I'm being a little bit extra cautious with it, but that's cool. With that said, I'm about to take off this flex conduit, and then I'm gonna make a couple of more pieces, or one more piece of wire, because I need to run the line through this so that it can break. Let's go ahead and turn this inverter off. So now I think I'm gonna find my spot, my placement over here, and I might just bring it back to the table and get some zip ties and stuff so I can see how far I really need to go. And I'm probably gonna have a few things plugged in and then extension cords. So I at least, let's see, while we're here, drill my holes. There we go. Yep. All right. 3 holds it just fine. Ain't going nowhere. It's hard to get around that other breaker, and I don't feel like pulling the breaker off to get it off for this. So we're gonna rock with it like that, and it's solid. All right, y'all. So everything in here has wires with casing on it. So what I think I'm gonna do, a matter of fact, is right there, is I think I'm gonna wrap this with black electrical tape. I'm gonna wrap it as a group, and maybe if it comes straight down and out that way, have it run up back this way around that, and then one of them has to go to my breaker, and then the other 2 continue up and in. So this is my line. and it needs to go into this breaker. So first it's gonna go down from there, around and into that. And then this other side is not gonna go to waste because it's gonna come out of the top of the breaker and into here. And I think that's about the right length for it. So yeah, I'm not wasting anything. So I'm gonna take this one off and take this one off and get them stripped back and get that breaker set up. So now we got that set up, and then I'm gonna just clip this into place. It's on there way more solid than those other ones. But and then we're gonna push this over and up, and we're gonna be all right. So we got our neutral in already, and now we're putting in our line, and that is the last one. So I'll show y'all real quick. It's the little breaker. Of course, y'all just saw me wire that. So that's the line, and then out of that line it goes into the top. So this little mini breaker should turn that thing on when I flip it. So let's see. Oh, I see the little blue light. So I don't know if y'all can see the light, but I see the blue light in there, and it is rolling, and that's a meter. So I think that first number, because there's a bunch of different things you can go through, I need to figure it out, but that is good to go. And I got breaker 2 on, so I'm gonna plug something up in that breaker. All right, boom. Camera don't like them lights. They look like they flickering on the screen, but hey, that's it. Haha. All right, y'all, I'm gonna put this cover back on because I think I am pretty much good to go. And it's just 2 screws on either side. So let me on there. All right, y'all, this is good. This works, and I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know how I'm gonna get the power out of this throughout the whole shipping container, but the system is rugged, so I don't know. I might, you know, run them all along the top, and that's how I get my outlets back there. I don't know. I don't want to do anything too serious, just because it's I mean, it's the shipping container power. So I appreciate y'all rocking with us. I got some more work to do out here. Stay tuned. I'm not done 100% in here. I need to work on those solar panels like I told y'all. Me and the wife will be back at y'all installing the new solar array on top of this thing. So a lot more stuff to come. Subscribe, like it, hype me up, all that stuff. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace out.